I came that my joy might be in you, and your joy might be complete. Today we are commemorating St. Rita of Cascia, who was a married woman and mother, and had a tough marriage. Her husband was pretty abusive and was murdered. And then she had to talk her, especially her sons, into not seeking revenge for his death. And so her life and her ministry was about helping others who struggled in their marriage, and to really be about God's love and not about revenge on the poor choices, if you will, of other people. Just a little side note, she's kind of the perfect saint for these times. After her husband's death, she became part of the Augustinian movement, like our Pope, and guess who canonized her? Pope Leo XIII. And she is a patron of women and people who are in abusive relationships and are just really struggling with other people who are not doing well in their lives. And she made that fundamental choice to live in God's love, in the healing and forgiveness of Jesus, instead of what would oftentimes be understandable. In some circles, it seems like these days almost promoted that you should live for your own happiness, maybe almost in vengeance of other people, which is not going to be the way to ultimately have any kind of joy in your life. And this is what Jesus wants for us. He said, so that your joy might be complete. Your joy. We have joy. We're supposed to have joy. We're actually created to have joy in our life. But we can really choose whether we're going to be open to that and have the complete joy. I'm not talking about temporary, enjoyable things, but the true, profound joy. And that joy is in the Father's love for us, that can only be accessible in our relationship with Jesus, so that my joy might be in you. We're created for joy because we are the Father's joy. And the more we open ourselves up to that, the more we actually experience the true joy in our life in a way that's sustainable, that's substantive, that's because it's divine joy in us. And part of our work as the baptized, as an Easter people, as a people that are in the joy of the resurrection, is to reflect that back to the Father. That's why we sing lots of songs about joy. Joyful, joyful, we adore thee. That we give God honor and worship, because it's like we're feeding into the joy cycle. And so I think the more that we are inspired by saints like Rita, and understand what Jesus is wanting us to know and to feel and to live in, the more that we are not only enjoying the resurrection of Jesus, but much more easily share that with others who are seeking that in their life, so that the Father's joy might be in us and that our joy will be complete.